I'm Jonathan Knipp, second-year MA candidate at The Ohio University School of Film.
Hi, I'm Gordon Briggs, PhD candidate from the School of Arts in Ohio University, and you're watching Real Time.
All men are created equal. No matter how hard you try, you can never erase those words. That is what America is.
Milk is Gus Van Sant's biopic on Harvey Milk, the first openly gay man to be elected to a public office in the United States, and it stars Sean Penn in an Academy Award-nominated performance.
You gotta give me hope.
This is Real Time, and today we're talking about Gus Van Sant's biopic, Milk. Gordon, tell me what you think of Milk.
My initial reaction is, I defy any human being not to be moved, because what's interesting is that usually in a movie about gay characters or minority characters, they're seen as victims to be. And they don't own their own emotions. They're just sort of going to be victims of society, like Harvey Milk was in real life. But here, because you see all aspects, thanks to Sean Penn's performance, you see Harvey Milk as a scoundrel, as a politician, as a manipulator, but also as a terrific advocate for human rights.
Yeah, exactly. Sean Penn provokes very extreme responses from audiences. And I think that people who might be put off by Milk because of his presence should probably be aware that this is actually the kind of cuddly, charismatic side of Sean Penn. I've often criticized Sean Penn as an actor who doesn't have very much of a sense of humor. He actually is not just endearing, but he's a kind of light-footed, charismatic performance.
I think that Gus Van Sant really made this film accessible. He simply tells the story. He organizes the scenes like Harvey Milk organizes the people, and he gives the movie a good emotional direction. That if something happens to Harvey and his friends, you care about that. To me, these characters existed before the film got there. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I still feel, however, that in the audience there are going to be a number of eyes rolling because these conventions are a bit overstated. You know, it's the kind of biopic trajectory that shows us, you know, Midwestern gay kids in wheelchairs, no less, calling Harvey Milk to tell him you know, how much his candidacy has inspired him.
I can imagine that happened to Harvey Milk in real life because he became this sort of lighthouse for a whole generation of closeted people, like his memory is now. So I'm a sucker, John. I am a sucker for sentimental movies. But I think that there's so much sincerity in the movie's conceit, there's so much sincerity in the movie's conception, and there's so much sincerity in Penn's performance that I almost forgive the flaws.
It doesn't shy away or transform the gay community into this kind of dream house of you know, like stereotypes. They're actually very real people with very real desires, and they become so affable. They become so endearing that you really do want them to succeed.
I think when audiences watch this movie, they will leave the film both moved and enlightened. They'll feel good about themselves. They'll feel that we have, as a society, changed. It's a movie that makes you feel good, not in a sentimental kind of way, but it actually makes you feel good because you have undergone this process with Harvey Milk.
Yeah. This has been Real Time. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. Anyway, what was that Seymour Hoffman movie, the one with Laura Linney? Do you remember that?